Yeah, we're all in for a treat here, and we'll explain why. But um, it's already almost time for to start the call. Hopefully, lots of folks get on here. We didn't have this earlier. It wasn't written in stone yet, so we couldn't say anything about it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's amazing how quickly they did that.
I know.
I mean, we would have been waiting 2 years with our previous company, and it still would have never happened.
Wouldn't happen. Wouldn't happen.
Yeah,
Can guarantee you.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, it's worth so much.
yeah.
And so let's see, everybody's jumping on, and it's time to get started. So let me bring this up. Um, and I don't know why they're showing that. Okay, I'm going to mute. You got to unmute, okay, Jerry? All right, I'm going to share my screen, guys. Welcome. Welcome. Glad to see everybody's here. We got a treat for you. Let's see. Share. Okay, let me get rid of this. I guess we could do that. And then I'm going to get rid of that menu. Okay, guys, welcome to our Getting Started Properly training. We're going to run through this fairly quickly, and then you guys can jump on with the company rewards overview afterwards. All right, so here are all of the events that are taking place, all the company's events. You should be getting, you should be on the company text blast. If you're not, message me and I'll send you the instructions on how to get on that text blast. And then Dr. Jerry's overview every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday on there. And then this Getting Started Properly training that we do every Wednesday. And right now, if you go to the chat, at the top of the chat, there's a link to my Google Drive where you can download this PDF. So if you want a PDF of this, just go there. And I just realized the link for Dr. Jerry's overview may not work. I may need to redo it, but go in there and check it out. So, first thing you want to do when you get started with Pet Club 24/7 is you want to download the marketing app. This is how I do my business through the marketing app. I send out information and then I track the information, whether or not the person's looked at it or not. And I do all my follow up from the app. I see who's looked at what, who hasn't looked at what, and then I come up with plans. I come up with plans based on what I see. So if you're an Apple person, you'll click this or scan this. And if you're an Android person, you'll click this banner or scan this QR code. So this is a tool that we use. It's not on the actual website. It's separate. It's petsystemguide.com. And if you go there, here's a little get started welcome from Kristen. And there's lots of great documents in here, how to get, invite and share, present the message, enroll successfully, find influencers, lots of great information. There's charts, the bonuses. And then if you go up to the top and you click on brand advocate resources, here's where you'll find the mushroom studies. You'll find the pet fool documentary. You can download a product guide, product brochure, lots of great stuff in here. And if you scroll down, you'll see a bunch of short videos. Now, all these videos are available in the marketing app that you're going to download. And what's nice about those, of course, is when they click on it, it will flag you and let you know when they're watching the video. If you're just not very good with technology and you don't want to use the app, you can always go here and you could grab the link here. Let's see. Yeah, if you right click it, you can grab the URL and then paste it into a text or an email and send it that way. Same thing with lots of testimonials in here. Same thing with these pictures. You can right click the picture, copy the picture and paste it into a text or an email, or you can save the picture. You could create a file and save all these pictures. Here's more testimonials. You can do the same thing with these. And more testimonials, more pictures and banners, and there's flyers. It's just a really good resource here. If you wanted to share the business with somebody, you could sit down with them at a coffee shop and go over the 1 through 8. You could read the script to them. Lots of great stuff for you to utilize. All right, let's go back. So there's 2 ways to get started. One is become a brand advocate, and 2 is to become an influencer. No product SmartShip requirements for your brand advocate account or influencer account. Both are willable and transferable. So you get paid 2 ways, weekly and monthly. The weekly includes the Business Builder bonus packs, the Alpha packs, and the pet certification. And the monthly commissions include the unilevel volume, company, and the company profit sharing. So let's look at the 2. A brand influencer, you just purchase product to get started. And the influencer, you purchase one of the Business Builder packs. Both of these require a $15 platform fee. This pays for the marketing app and your back office. So brand advocate gets paid on 2 levels, and an influencer gets paid on 9 levels of plus the infinity bonus, the bonus, the enrollment packs, and the revenue share. And these are just some of the enrollment packs. Now, I forgot to change. I have to work on this, Jerry. So here's where you go to upgrade from. I'm going to get rid of this picture so you can see what I'm saying. So if you want to upgrade from a brand from a brand advocate to an influencer, you're going to log into your back office, scroll to the bottom where you see this little thumbs up. And then here it says, if you're a brand advocate who would like to level up to a brand influencer to earn additional rewards from Pet Club 247, click here. And when you click there, you're going to see the packs that are available. And we have, you want to share with them what's happened here, Jerry?
Yeah. I got some background. I don't know why. I guess now. No, I've got feedback. If someone isn't muted that needs to be, I don't know. Everyone appears to be muted. No, I'm okay now. It's no more feedback.
Okay.
Yeah, Herden and I both realized that, well, a couple of things. Going into this, we talked with them starting probably about 3 weeks ago about the comp plan. We wanted more money up front, and instantly they did. They agreed and they did it. But they kept all the comp plan the same, the rest of the comp plan. It's really good, the rest of it. So they put more up front. So they're actually paying out 55% now. And the only way they could afford to do that is to be debt free and to understand us and what we do, which they do, and they are debt free. So it's really cool. Then we realized, and all along we've kind of realized this, Hernan has had an experience in his past, just like myself, where we build really fast and it's really streamlined. And I reflected on one company, and I know there's one good friend of mine, Debbie Morrow, who's on here. And Debbie was in that company called Free Life. And that company was 9 years old when I joined it. back in 2004. And they had 64 products, but they just launched goji juice like 3 months before. And no one knew what they had. But I had studied Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine, and I knew about Lycium barbarum, which is goji, and I knew that it was good for, numerous things. So I'm focusing on that. So our whole team did. We just talked goji. And the difference was remarkable. In 9 months, I went to a convention, was in Orlando, and they were calling the top 50 businesses on stage. And I was talking with friends, so I wasn't really paying real close attention, but I thought I would be in the top 50 because we were rocking and rolling. And they got into the top 10, so I'm like, well, I'm going to better start paying a little closer attention. I thought I would have been called. So I was beginning to think maybe I'm not in the top 50. I was number one. And when I went up on stage, I was kind of shocked. How can that be? A 9-year-old company. I've been here 9 months. How can we move into the number one spot? And then I looked down the whole stage at the other 49 people, and they were all on my team. And I realized what the difference was. We only talked one product. We talked the flagship product. We talked goji, and it was so simple that everybody just, it was slam dunk, slam dunk, slam dunk. And we were rocking and rolling like crazy. Hernan experienced the same thing in the company Zango, where they had this amazing mangosteen juice. You didn't talk about anything else. It was just mangosteen juice. Tisha Noni did it with noni juice. Other Monavi did it with their juice. But you got to have the balance. Those companies went up like a skyrocket because it's a single focused product. And people love that. It's simple. They go in, it's easy to enroll. Everybody's talking about that one thing. There's no real learning curve. You just focus on that. And it makes business really streamlined. So we've seen that. But the companies that tend not to have to be able to run the marathon, they don't have other products that people can find. So the flagship product has its place, but it's great when you have other products. Free Life did have other products. Their issues were other things. I'm not going to get into that. But they should have been $1 billion company if they didn't do some real bonehead things. And I was on their advisory board and they didn't listen. Like all these other companies that just don't listen. The owners at Pet Club, they've been where we are and they listen and they respond. So they have the perfect formula. They have an array of products, brilliant products. But people would go in to shop and they didn't understand, or they don't understand the current situation. They pull up, they'll say they buy a $4.99 or a $9.99. Now they've got to build the pack. They don't know what the Inforce Plus is. It sounds like it's better. I don't think it's better. The bioavailability of just the regular green label Inforce, that's the one that was studied by Sloan, MD Anderson, Harvard. That's the one that's been studied. That's the one that's in the capsule. That's the one that's most bioavailable. That's the flagship product here. That's the one we recommend that people load up on when they get started. And people get confused. Then they end up buying all these other products. We have people that just buy Inforce Plus because, it's only a couple dollars more. I'll buy Inforce Plus instead of Inforce. That's got to be better, right? Not necessarily, not really. The Inforce green label, that's the one that's the skyrocket ride right there. So we wanted them to focus there because it's confusing. You go in, you got Restore. Oh, that sounds good. Restore, maybe I'll focus on Restore. Maybe Shield, I hear that's, for cardio, Clarity. Oh, Lion's Mane, I've heard about Lion's Mane. And it's all this different information clouding, going around in your head. What do I add? And what it does is it slows the process down and it makes it more complicated. So if there's packs that focus on the flagship product, it makes it so much cleaner, so much easier. You don't have to go in and build the pack. You can order it right there. So when we're talking to people, we'll tell them to scroll down and you have 3 choices, the $1.99, $4.99, or $9.99. It's good, better, and best. And truly, when you look at what they put in these packs, it really is good, better, and best. So get a load of it as Hernan puts it up there, and start imagining how simple it's going to be from this point on. Just simple. What can you afford? $199, $499, or $999. Boom, it's done. Check out, you're done. You don't have to wait for an email. You don't have to build a pack. You don't have to try to get that, that exact amount, and then all of the frustration that's involved in that. Some people weren't even getting the emails because they have email blockers or whatever, or it ends up in spam or doesn't even get into their email. So big problem solved with this instantly. It's so great.
Yeah, it really is. It really is going to streamline things. And people can still get a custom pack for, if you want to get a lot of the pet product, you can get a custom pack, but this is just going to make things a lot quicker because this really is our premier product, the Coriolis Versicolor.
And no more confusion. That's the product. And people get on that, get results, and down the road, 3-4 months down the road, then we're training them. Yeah, if you've got some neurological things, lion's mane supports brain and nervous system, added in a targeted way. So they'll add that in. Oh, the coffee's great, but the coffee comes in those packs. Hernan's going to get to that, but it gets brilliant. I'm sorry.
I'll I'm excited too.
I can't.
So in the $4.99 pack, you're going to get 10 bottles of the Coriolis Versicolor. You're going to get a bottle of the gummies. You're going to get a bag of coffee, and you're going to get a bag of cookies. Hey, awesome. People are going to get to experience the Coriolis Versicolor in 4 different ways.
Yeah.
And then the $9.99 builder pack. And another thing too, now when you look at this, the first one, the $199, so you get 5 bottles with that, but you got to pay for the shipping on that pack. The other 2 packs, the shipping is free. So when you get the $9.99 pack, you're going to get 20 bottles of Coriolis Versicolor. So you can share that with other members of your family, with your neighbors, with people at your work. Right there on the spot, Johnny on the spot, get them a bottle, let them experience the product. They get excited about it, they have a result, get them an account, customer account, brand avid account, whatever they want to do. 20 bottles to work with. And then you're going to get 4 bottles of the gummies and 4 bags of the coffee. Same thing. Allow others to experience the product. You're going to have it to do that with. And then you're going to get 4 bags of the chocolate chip cookies.
That'll hook people. Those cookies will hook everyone.
Yeah, it's brilliant. So if you look at it, you're actually getting a more than double the product, because instead of 1 bottle of gummies, you're getting 4. Instead of 1 bag of coffee, you're getting 4. And instead of 1 bag of the cookies, you're getting 4 bags of the cookies for double the money. So you're getting more product if you buy the bigger pack. So yeah, so when you go and you click on that link to upgrade, this is going to be included. And you can direct people just to go to these packs, and you won't have to deal with emails and building packs and all that. It'll be done. Once they purchase it, they're in, they're done.
Hernan, you said either way, though, if we get the pack, we can edit it and get what we want, though, right? Because I don't want the gummies or the cookies.
Only you would have to accept it the way it is. There's no adjustments in these packs.
Or the one, if you want to build your own, it's still an option.
Yeah, just go build it. Yeah. It's in the, when you click the link, it'll show you all the packs, and those custom packs are still available, the $4.99 and the $9.99.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay, so what we want to do is once you enroll and you have your back office, if you want to share your website with someone, you want to log into your back office and you want to right click this link. this is the link to your website. You want to right click it and then paste it into an email or a text or a messenger and send that to them that way. That way, when they click on that link, they're going to go directly to your site. So when you send your site to somebody, if they want to become a customer, just instruct them to click shop. When they click shop and they purchase something, they will be your customer. If someone is interested in becoming a brand advocate or an influencer, they're going to click rewards. When they click rewards, they're going to be given two options, either become a brand advocate or an influencer. And you can instruct them on what the differences are between those two, and maybe make a suggestion for them. You want to make sure that the $14.99 platform fee is on SmartShip. And the way you do that is you log into your back office and you go to order management. And then after order management, you click on SmartShip. And you're looking for this $14.99 platform fee. If it's not there, there's a drop-down window that you click on and it can be selected. It's the last item in that menu. Scroll all the way to the bottom, select it, and save this as your auto ship. That's all you need to have. If you're a brand advocate or an influencer, this is the only SmartShip or auto ship that you need to have. So you're to get paid, once you've earned $10 or more, you're going to receive an email from the company asking you to set up your Wise account. When you click that link, you just follow it step by step. So you're going to set up your Wise account, and then you're going to attach your bank account to the Wise account. Do not create a Wise bank account. Only attach your bank to the Wise. And hopefully,
Turn an FYI on that, just so you know. I originally was set up under Wise and got paid my first check with that. And then all of a sudden I wasn't set up anymore. So they set me back up. Come to find out, because of the change on the feds, my credit union can't go through Wise because of the other system that they use. So FYI, I had to order a check. So just be aware of that. For anybody that's got credit union, it may or may not work for you. Don't lose your mind over it.
yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, so PayQuicker's coming. I asked for an update on that before the Zoom, and I haven't gotten it yet. So once I get an update on ETA for PayQuicker, I'll let you guys know. That's going to make our life a lot easier, because you could do automatic ACH with PayQuicker, and when PetClub sends you money, it automatically goes into your checking account or your bank account.
I think you can do that with Wise too. I think the issue is if you set up a Wise account, then it acts like the bank. But when you first hit the Wise page after you click from your email, if you X out of the first thing that comes up, which is create your Wise account, then it just takes to where you put in your bank information, you can do an ACH.
Yeah, right.
A lot simpler.
Right. Well, Shelly, you're more than welcome to jump in here.
Can you, Hernan, go over, I need clarification on this. When, for example, the gal that I signed up with the $9.99 pack, and can you go over after that how somebody goes in to sign up their two customers? Could you quickly go over the process to do that?
Okay. All right. Let's see. I think I have it in here. Let's see.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? It's right here. You're going to set up your own personal customer account. You're going to go to your site and click shop and set up a new account. You're going to set up a new account. And then when you identify your second customer, you're going to send them to your site and you're going to instruct them to click shop and set up a new account. And that's how it's going to get done. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, so once somebody is signed up, whatever pack they get, and they're going in to set up their two customer accounts, they just go to their own site, their master account, and then they just click on shop, and then they just follow the prompts to sign up as a customer, correct?
Correct. Correct.
Okay, that's what I needed to clarify. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yep, you're welcome.
Okay.
So let's continue on. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the first couple steps of this to give the new people an idea of what the focus is and what can happen in the first 30 days if they give it energy, if they give this energy. So when you first come in, you purchase product with a smart ship for the company app or platform fee. That's the $14.99. You're a brand advocate. And then the next rank is a brand advocate plus. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create your own customer account. And I set up a free shipping smart ship for $99. I think I have my 4 or 5 bottles in there, which is way more than 49, because I wanted to make sure that I'm qualified every month. So I have that in there as a guarantee. But to become a brand advocate plus, all you're really going to do is create another customer. You're going to enroll another customer. You already have your customer account. You need 2 customer accounts. So you'll identify your second customer, make sure they're on auto ship for $49. And I talked to Kurt about this today. It does need to be $99, and you're $1 short if you just do you can't do the 49. 2 bottles are more than 49. That's why I'm not really worried about it. But I want to let you guys know that for the 2 customers, it is a $99 requirement for both.
Both together.
Both together, $99. So if one did the 99 and the other one did 0, you'd still be qualified, just so you know, okay? But what we're trying to do is we're trying to get everybody in the rhythm of getting everybody set up on SmartShip for at least 2 bottles of the Enforce. To rank, the next rank is regional manager. So right now you're a brand advocate plus. And what this is going to do is this is going to provide you with the commissions in your first 30 days of $320 to $470. This includes a $200 bonus for becoming regional manager. You have to do this in your first 30 days. So if you're enrolling people, you'll want to identify 3 people that want to share Pet Club 24/7 with people, or 3 people that want to run through the ranks and earn additional income with you. And so if all 3 buy the smallest of the business builder packs, which is $199, you're going to earn $320 with the $200 bonus included. If they purchase the big pack, you're going to earn $470 in your first 30 days just by doing this. I mean, a lot of people do this in the first week. So here's what's going to happen when you identify your 3 friends. They're going to do the same thing you did. They're going to identify, or they're going to create their own personal customer account, just like you did. And all of your purchases, all of your secondary, your third, your fourth purchase, all purchases in the future will be done through your customer account. That way your primary account will be able to earn the rewards from that purchase. And then what those 3 are going to do, they're going to do the same thing you did. They're going to find a second customer and enroll them and make sure they're on a smart ship and get that free shipping. Now, that will give you 3 brand advocates. When you build to regional manager utilizing this structure, you earn the $200 bonus. It needs to be done in the first 30 days, and all customers need to be on a minimum of $49 auto ship. Now, generally, to be qualified, the $99 rule is in effect. But to build this structure and pick up this bonus, each person needs to have a minimum of 49 on auto ship. And here's a quick overview of what it looks like when you get started. These are the ranks that you're going to run through. The first one is Brand Advocate Plus. The second rank we just went through, which is Regional Manager. And the third rank is something where you could possibly replace a full-time income with this rank. And then a Regional Vice President, with this rank, you could possibly replace 2 full-time incomes. And when you hit the top rank, this is legacy income. This is where you're going to be able to pay off your house, pay off your cars, and buy investments and pay cash for investments. Leave a legacy for your family.
I just want to add on that last slide.
Yeah.
At the national vice president level, you have to realize you've built a team. And the biggest part of your team is going to be below that 9th level. And so 2% to infinity will ultimately be the biggest part of your check. Plus your revenue sharing at a very high level. Plus you add 2% to every other level. And look at level 9. Where does it show there? Level 9, 9%. You're earning 9%. And I'm going to tell you for sure, a year or two down the line, there's going to be many times more people on level 9 than there are in all the other levels because of exponential expansion. So there's a lot here for people that just do it. Treat it as a business. Keep doing it. Avoid the shiny objects because, there's shiny objects every day that come around and come across my desk. And all of these companies, starting with binaries and things like that, they're all, claiming, oh, it's different and powerful numbers and all of this. I've been there. I've been inside. I see what these companies really pay, and it's abysmal. This company is paying out a lot of money. So we found a home. And like Hernan says, that's legacy money. That's money you can leave your family. And that's what we're doing. We're helping people. We're sharing this. It's going to go global. We're part of a mission to, help the immune system modulate it around the world at a time that it needs it more than ever. And while we build a legacy income and leave something for our families. I mean, it's awesome. It's like a gift from God.
Yeah. Now, somebody asked me, Jerry, I'm shocked. I mean, I'm not shocked because of what we have, but because of what we have a lot of people that have hit regional director on the team. And now we have people that are hitting regional vice president on the team.
Right.
And so you already are running up through these ranks quickly. We're only 4 or 5 months old with this team.
Yeah.
And you're already, some of you are already 1 click away from being at the top level.
Yeah, we've got 3 or 4 different team members at regional vice president.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So somebody asked me, and I'm going to share with you. At regional director, you need 12,000 in customer volume. So to hit the premier level and be able to pick up the profit sharing bonus. So you need 12,000 in volume. Well, somebody asked in the chat what that check looks like. How much do you think it would be? If your volume is 12,000, surely any other company would give you a profit sharing of maybe $200 or $300, right? At the most.
Right.
Nope, not with Pet Club. Last month, it was over $1,100 at regional director premier. That is the smallest profit sharing check, and that's monthly, not quarterly. It's every single month. So that is almost 10% of the 12,000 requirement. That's huge, guys. It's huge. So you all should be working really hard. Remember, regional manager is the key to the whole thing. And those of you that are new, make sure you jump on when I do the compensation, the full compensation plan overview. I'll be doing it again next week, and I'll send out a text on that. But make sure you get on that because you want to understand how to get to regional director premier, how to get to regional vice president premier, and run up through these ranks. There's a lot of money to be made. Lives are going to be changed, not just with the product, but with the business itself and the commissions that they're paying. So let me hit stop the screen share. And so you guys can jump off here and jump on with the company at pc247business.com. pc247business.com.